Mr. Gasket's alignment tools take the guesswork out of installing timing cover and rear cover on LS engines. It appears that these covers just bolt on, but in actuality there's a little play in them, so using these tools you're able to install them correctly and prevent leaks as well. Two alignment tools are available for Mr. Gasket. One of them is used when the seal's already installed on the timing cover. The other tool is used when the seal's already on the timing cover. The first one, this LSTC1, is actually a little bit more accurate because since there's no seal, there's no play in it, so it actually is going to get you a better alignment. Part number LSTC2 can be installed with the seal in place, but you got to be careful since the seal can flex a little bit, so just be aware of that. Since we're on the topic of gaskets, I want to make you aware of all the gaskets we have at MrGasket.com, especially for LS applications, so make sure you check that out. Let's go ahead and show you how easy it is to use these tools. Make sure your timing cover and the gasket surfaces are very clean. I like to use brake parts cleaner. We're going to be using Mr. Gasket part number 61030G, and this is available at MrGasket.com. Before we install the gasket, put a little dab of RTV on the corners to make sure we get a good seal. Okay, we can now install our gasket followed by the timing cover. Get a few bolts in to hold the gasket in place. We're going to take our tool and lube the O-ring with oil. Then we can tap it in place. Once it's mounted onto the crankshaft, you can snug all the bolts. Make sure you can still spin the alignment tool on the crankshaft. Finish installing the oil pan bolts. And now to finish off, we're going to torque the bolts in a crisscross pattern to 18 foot-pounds. To install the timing cover seal, you just plop it in and you actually use a tool, slap it in there, and just get yourself a mallet and tap it into place. And you're done. Now Mr. Gasket's part number LSTC2 is used when you already got the seal installed on your timing cover, and it pretty much does the same job. It simulates the hub and centers the cover around the seal. Just be careful that you don't flex the seal when using it. So now that we got the front timing cover done, let's move to the rear cover in the back. For the rear cover, the process is identical to the front. We're going to put on the rear cover and go ahead and snug on some bolts. You don't want to tighten it all the way down. Just enough to get the cover right on there. And now we're going to use Mr. Gasket's part number LSRC1 to install our rear cover. We're going to make sure and oil our O-ring here. Make sure to oil both O-rings on the tool. There's an inside O-ring as well. And you're basically going to plop it right in there. Now if you have some trouble turning it, you're going to want to install the oil pan bolts to bring it down a little bit. So we'll go ahead and do that right now. You want to be able to spin the alignment tool. Now we're going to go ahead and install all the bolts. And now since the tool is basically centering the cover, now we can go ahead and snug all the bolts up nice and tight before we torque them. Now that we got all the bolts snugged up, we can now torque the bolts up to 18 foot-pounds. We're going to use a crisscross pattern to torque them down. Don't forget to torque the rear oil pan bolts to 106 inch-pounds. And there you have it. The great thing about these tools is that they fit all LS engines. Engine builders will find these tools very useful and a great addition to the toolbox. Thanks for watching. For more information on Mr. Gasket products, visit MrGasket.com.